Hi, for those of you who know me, this is going to be a weird post, so hold on for a sec. Today is Transgender Day of Visibility, so some of you might not be surprised that I'm posting on a day like today, but you might be surprised about what I'm posting. Enough teasing on this Transgender Day of Visibility. I am coming out as a Christian, but maybe not in the way you think. So I was born in Utah. I was born and raised Mormon, and to anyone I ever describe my relationship with that church is, I like to say, this is how Mormon I am. In Salt Lake City, there's the Temple Square, if anyone's familiar with Utah or Mormon culture. One of those buildings was designed by my great-great-grandfather was the architect. Family name is literally on the building. That's how Mormon I am. But anyway. And with being transgender and being Mormon, I have struggled to try and figure out how to make both of those things make sense. I left the church. I am definitely no longer Mormon. And so when I say I'm Christian, I'm also atheist. I don't see any evidence of God. I've studied science. I've studied spirituality. God, not for me. Not for me. But Jesus. Right? Because I've also studied Karl Marx. I've studied Buddha. And when you can, and other philosophers and things like that. But when you compare those, specifically those three, I see a common thread amongst the three of those people where it's like maybe there's just something more than that. So I'm Christian, but not only. That's the post. Also, I'm sure a lot of Christian or ex-Christian, ex-Mormons can relate to this. A lot of them just don't actually follow the words of Jesus, so I gotta make them all look bad. Love one another, y'all, as Jesus loves you. Try to show kindness in all that you do. That's the Mormon